It's your boy PBK9s giving it to you the way I always do, fair and unbiased, raw and uncut. Man, I got a special interview with a special guest today. We're gonna be talking about some of them Red Boy Jocko, Bolio stuff, some of that Bolio, some of that Buck stuff, and just some dog talk in general around the board. You know, what's going on, my brother Bruce Banner? How you doing today, my brother?
Everything good, Hirsch. Everything good. How you doing, man?
Man, I can't
Thanks for having
complain.
me on the show, man. I mean, we've been playing phone tag for a minute. I'm glad we caught up today.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it, bro. You want me to call you Bruce, or you want me to, call you the other name?
Now, Bruce is cool. Bruce is cool
Okay, okay.
because I got a lot of nosy people around me and shit. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. I definitely feel you on that. Um, we're gonna be talking a little bit about I want to ask you a few questions about Charlotte as well as, maybe some other stuff, when it comes to these dogs and this particular line of dogs. Um, now, at, you told me you liked or you told me you loved or you told me that was, the dog for you. But what age did you start feeling like, she may be a good dog?
You talking about Charlotte? This dog right here?
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
My dog, I knew it automatically, basically, when you were showing them as puppies on your video. That's how I picked her. I watched that video over and over like 100 times. Played it, rewind it, back. I watched every single pup the way it acted towards you. They was all open, but I wanted the more submissive one, the little one falling back, doing her own thing. I figured she's gonna live in an apartment. She'd be the easier one to train,
Yeah.
and it worked out from day one because she was housebroken at 4 months. Basically, she slipped up maybe 2, 3 times in between that year.
Oh,
So
wow.
it's been yeah, and that's my and I've had many dogs in my life, and this is the first one that's ever been housebroken. I'm talking about completely housebroken at 4 months old. My man Fred probably had something to do with that, because he put on the leash. He taught her how to walk and all that on the leash. When I got her, she was already pulling on the lead, so she probably got a little head start on that. But now she was great from day one.
Now, was she hard to housebreak, man? Because I was trying to housebreak one not too long ago, and she was really hard. She was like she wasn't getting the picture. She'll go outside and walk around, and then she'll come right back in and pee right in a cage. And I was like,
And
I just couldn't get that puppy.
okay, yeah, I had a few like that too. They go outside and you bring them upstairs. They come right. I don't know, man. That's on the dog. I think a
Yeah,
lot of them don't take to the kennel either. Like it's a process. You know the process, and a lot of them just don't take to the kennel. Period. They don't like it, and when
yeah,
they don't like it, that's a problem.
yeah, yeah.
With Charlotte, I had luck because I think I never caged her. I never she's not in the kennel. I got a big large window. I can't describe it to you. It's like a slide open window, but it has a large gate on it. So on the gate, I put she has like a 9 foot, 8 foot lead, and she's got her own space in the house. So I keep her basically how y'all got them chained up.
Yeah.
When I'm not home, I got her tethered to my gate. So she can move around and everything. I feed her there. She got her bed there, all her toys there. When I'm home, then I give her room of the house, but I keep her away from the Frenchies. And from there she goes outside. Like once she eats, she demands to be free now. Like like now, all right, enough. I waited for you. You came home. You're free from work. Now it's my time. Like right here, if I had the camera on, she's right in front of me. She got her head on my lap. She knows I'm talking about her. I'm petting her. I'm scratching her on the top of her head right now. So yeah, she knows. She's very smart, PBK. Very smart. Look into your eye, kiss you in the mouth, and all of that. She's sneaky. She'll get her kiss in. If you're saying hi to her, she'll look you in and she'll lick her lips and she'll jump right in your face and tag you right in the mouth.
Now,
Yep.
them Red Boy Jocko dogs, sometimes they may be slow to mature, you know. So do
Yeah.
you think she still got puppy in, or you think she's pretty much
Yeah.
at a adult?
Nah, she's still goofy. She goofy. That's my goofy girl. That's
Okay,
my goofy girl. Like she turns on certain situations, like when I'm walking her at 5 in the morning, it's still dark outside. She's on point.
yeah,
You know, she's in guard mode. she's a different dog. But during the daylight, when the kids is going to school and everybody's out and about, she's Miss Charlotte, smiling at everybody. She wants you to look at her. She's prancing around like, yeah, you see me?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, she said hi to old ladies, little kids, everybody. She loves everybody.
yeah. Now, what age did you start seeing her starting to pull towards other animals, or maybe squirrels, or stuff that she see out and about when she's walking?
Oh, she been doing that since day one as a pup.
Mm,
She been trying to get. I've been suppressing it. Baiting up. She was kind of shy when I first got her 4 or 5. She started opening up at around 6, 7 months, trying to charge at everything. And I'm like, no, no. So I've been suppressing it. Even now, like, she's totally submissive to me, you know?
yeah,
But like, it's weird. It's weird because she has her moments. She has her moments. She's really cool. Little dogs. She's trying to get the little dogs. I guess she's being bullied by my Frenchie over here. So when she sees little dogs, she wants to lunge at them. Big dogs too. But I don't give her no contact. Like when
yeah,
we out there, it's just me and her. I don't. We don't smell. We don't sniff. We keep it moving. I see dogs. I give them all their room. Cause you spoil them that way, you know.
yeah,
So
yeah.
when we do our thing, it's hard because I'm training her. Cause look, she follows my every lead. She's on my left. I'm walking around my house. She's on my left. Um, how can I say this, man? What was the question again, man? I got so much to say about her that
I was
I
asking.
got sidetracked.
Yeah, I was just asking, like, as she was growing up, when did you start seeing her start going towards maybe other animals,
Oh yeah, yeah, no, no,
squirrels, and
no, yeah, like no, she's been on since day one. But that's the point I was trying to make. I got lost in the point. Um, Charlotte, I'm trying to keep the prey drive up,
yeah,
but at the same time, see, look, at the same time, I'm teaching her manners. You know, basics:
yeah,
sit, stay, down. When people don't want to get on the elevator with her. So
mm,
what I got her doing when she's in the corner, I make her get down, like respect, you know, like
yeah,
so she'll get down, she'll all eyes on me, you know, she's down, and people like, oh, you know, nah, because she's open, she'll jump on you. You
hmm,
say, oh, she's pretty, she'll jump on you. She lunges at people, she loves people. So once you say hi, she's automatically your friend. Yeah, cool. So that's what I don't like about her. That's one thing I don't like about her. She lunges at people like to say hi, but she looks scary. You got a big 60-pound dog lunging at you and you don't know what it's going to do. So now we can't have that.
that's the exact problem I had with her daddy. He was just so friendly. He just loved everybody. He want to lunge up and jump
Yep.
up on you, and you
Yeah.
thinking this big 60-pound dog gonna hurt you, but actuality, he just trying to get rubbed, and
Yeah,
you know,
exactly. Oh, yesterday she had my wife was praising her. Oh, she's so nice. She loves me. She had but my wife almost broke her nose.
dang,
She went up for a kiss, and I'm like, you see, that's why I stayed. I use that term. I got that from you. Keep my foot on her neck. I keep my foot on her neck because if not, she'd be running us. She'd be
yeah,
running us. She'd be calling the show. She's choking right now. She's tugging on this shit. She want to swallow this shit. You know what I'm saying? She's a brute like that. She goofy and she just all in. She just all in.
yeah,
And she's fucking agile for a big dog, man. Like she's effortless. Shit she does is effortless.
dang,
Like leaping and pulling. Like she's man, I can't even tell you. Yeah, you know, you got him. I got her from you. It's like a fucking mini pony, like a horse.
and
Either she's super strong she's like one of the strongest females I ever had.
dang, you
And
said
she's as strong as a man. I put up there with some of the strongest males I've had.
you
You
said
know,
oh, go ahead, my fault. I didn't mean to cut you
no,
off.
no, no. I'm just saying now. She's as strong as a big male. She's as strong as a fucking male.
She looked like a male.
Yeah, and she don't even try hard. You know what I mean? Because
Hmm.
it's just natural. It's just a natural thing. I let her pull me. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I let her pull. I put the little 5 pound weight. I don't put no more than the 5 pound. I put the 5 pound weight, and we keep it trooping. Get that. Go ahead.
Now
She just
you
ate a little while ago. I don't want to
you
mess with her
say
too
she's
much.
great around like outsiders and the family and other children and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I seen
for
some
sure.
pictures. I seen some pictures that you took, and she looked like she was great with other kids and stuff. I think that's great when I think that's a real
But that's
good
with
thing.
control too. Yeah,
Yeah,
I didn't mean to cut you off. It is good, but see, that's in the background. She's loving them and everything. But if I'm not telling her down and be nice and all,
Mm.
she be them kids be on the floor.
Yeah, yeah,
Them put them kids to be on the floor.
yeah.
Cause she be used. You see in the picture, she's on the bench. She's actually pressing her body weight on him.
Mm.
She's pinning. She was pinning the kid down on the bench. You really can't see it in the photo, but she was going for the pin.
Damn.
She's real smart, man. And when I'm giving her a bath, she leans in and put the when she don't want me to clean the legs, she leans in and puts all the weight on that leg. Wherever I'm at, she puts all that weight on it. Like, yeah, work for it. And I'm like, bitch.
Damn.
She give me
Damn.
a hard time with the weight. Yeah, she know how to shift her weight. She know how to use her weight.
Now,
Very smart.
what would you rank her 1 to 10 as far as her daily energy level as being an energetic dog? And say when you go to
Always
work and you come back or whatever, what would you rank her level at 1 to 10? 10 the highest, 1 the lowest.
10, 10. I'm gonna give her a 10 because she's ready to go. Morning, noon, and night. She's ready to go out the door, whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
She's with you. She's with you. She's not tired. She's not that. She want to go. And she
Mm.
get happy when I put on the harness and I put on her little gear. She knows we're gonna go work. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna go do something. She knows what time it is, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Now, how do you feel about ear clipping and have you ever thought about clipping Charlotte ears?
Nah. Back in the day I did it to a few of my dogs. I like it. I like the look, but now knowing what I know and I'm older now, so I don't see the need for it now.
Yeah, yeah.
There's no need for it. These dogs right here. They look good without it.
Yep, yep.
Without the ear crop.
Hmm. Now, what kind of breedings, will you be doing with her?
Um, um, I'm gonna try to keep. I'm not trying to out with anything. If I was gonna breed to something, I was looking at a 50-50 Lonzo Eli, but I've seen that done before with the Red Boy Jocko, and
Hmm.
it worked like high percentage.
Yeah,
I'm not talking about it worked. The whole litter was fire. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah.
But that was a 50-50 bitch to a Red Boy Jocko male. And it was Red Boy Jocko, and it was that. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. Fuck it. And I remember glancing at the pedigree. It was off that bootleg shit. Thor.
Okay, okay.
It was a little dog, 40-pound dog. So it was the Red Boy Jocko, but without the Mayday.
Yeah, yeah.
I remember that. It was a Red Boy Jocko without the Mayday. And when I looked at the Red, it was through Thor. It was through Thor. So Thor with a 50-50 pitch. It was a half. It was a 50% Booty Synth, 50% Lonzo bitch.
Oh,
They
damn.
put it on that Red Boy Jocko male. They put on that little. It was a little Red Boy Jocko male, but his pedigree was fire, and the whole litter was fire. And they said he produced before, and he proved himself.
Mm.
That's why my man did it.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, that's what it's all about. Long as they know, long as you like it, and long as they like it, or know something
Yeah.
about it.
So I was thinking about maybe doing that, or I could always go back to Fletcher, go back to your line. But I think that's already close. But if I was gonna go out, I still keep it with the Red Boy Jocko, but another route.
Yeah, yeah,
We got. I send you a pedigree on that Gaston shit with the Gaston in like the fourth generation or something like that.
yeah. That's gonna be your buck.
So all
That's gonna be your
Patrick,
buck stuff.
right? It's all Patrick on top, and then I think it was Red Boy Jocko on the bottom through Macho Buck.
Okay.
So I got that one lined up, and then I got an STP male. He wants to do something. So I got three males to choose from. But the heavy STP is also through Macho Buck and with straight STP in the back and a lot of going hard shit.
Okay. Okay. Now, see, we have to. What I need. Well, you could do this. The dogs that you see that you say was going hard stuff in the back there.
Mm-hmm.
We can ask them about what they think about those particular dogs. You know what I'm saying? As far as their producing ability, as far as do you want to try to, if you do decide to breed to that dog, do you want to try to strengthen up that actual part right there because of, because they could tell you about them particular dogs. Any information you can learn about the dogs in your pedigree, you already know what's going on. On my side, we know what we got
Right.
on this
Right.
side, and then just say if
Yes.
you bred it with the dog right there, and it got the stuff with going hard in it. You can ask them, what's up with the dogs, with them particular dogs. Then whoever the brothers is that's in the pedigree in between the first, second, and third, it's
Right.
that's just more
Now I hear what
information
you're
you know
saying.
about the
Yeah,
dogs.
I still have time to do that research. Yeah,
Yeah,
I haven't looked into it yet. I still have a choice to make, but I'm leaning towards my man's dog with the Busenbark shit.
yeah, yeah,
With that Gaston. Did I say Busenbark? I think it has some. I'm not too familiar with that pedigree. I just
Mo-
remember what he told me. I don't know too much about the Gaston. Yo, this is my first Red Boy Jocko dog. I never had. I had Carver's, Eli's, Lonzo dogs. My first dog was a Turtle Buster. Back in 1981. I could tell you about those dogs, but this is my first one right here. So I'm still learning the pegs. I'm still,
yeah,
I remember when all that hype was when Tent was out in the
yeah,
Gazettes
yeah,
promoting them dogs, them AAA dogs and all. I remember all them Red Devil dogs. I remember all that. And it's funny to come full circle to find out that all this shit is going down with the, you know,
yeah, yeah,
Yellow being dead and everything. That's crazy. But
yeah.
that everybody knew that. We've always known that. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
there's nothing to say behind that
yeah,
because it's not a secret. It's been known for like decades now.
yeah. Now let me ask you this, before I go to the next question while we talking about that buck stuff. In your opinion and what you prefer, would you prefer the buck, like the Gaston stuff, is your buck stuff without your Mayday? Your Mayday will bring your bolio, but it don't necessarily bring you your buck stuff. A lot of people I see with that buck that's coming down off that STP buck stuff
Right.
is they kind of got different traits, and they got great looking dogs. You have your macho buck looking style, style dogs or whatever. But what do you think about the buck? And then you got the Mayday side of the bolio. Which one would you prefer, the buck or the bolio? And it's the same stuff going back. It's same going back to the bolio, but
Yeah.
Buck may
Well,
have his own particular traits. You know.
yeah, like I said, we not testing these dogs like we did back in the day. So there's no way of knowing their style and what they could
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So you said something interesting on one of your shows the other night, or one of your guests said something. He said, you don't want a yellow dog fighting like a bolio dog. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And that
Yeah.
kind of caught my interest. Like, oh, wait a minute, that's interesting because I want to keep that back end trait.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would like to keep that, that finishing trait, that back end trait. But there's no way to know if your dog got that. There's only one way to find out. But I would like to think that that trait is instilled in there regardless.
Yeah.
Because the dog is smart enough. He's gonna figure out what to do if he's in trouble. I
Mm-hmm.
better get on his nose, or I better get in that rear. He's gonna know what to do, but there's no way of knowing.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's no way of knowing that. So, but I would prefer the yellow buck type dog as opposed to the bolio.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fighting the head, dancing around and shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Those
Now.
are nice dogs too. I
Yeah.
had one of those. Those are real nice, but
Yeah.
it's you in for a longer night.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
You ain't lying about that. Now, what what do you think are Charlotte's best qualities?
Hmm. Her best quality. Your best quality. Her intelligence. I'm gonna say
Okay.
her intelligence.
You think she'll pick up fast if you was really trying to train her like trainer? Or do you have a train like that?
Um. Um. I got like the basics. Yeah, the sit, stay. I could walk away 10 feet if I want to. Have her on the down position, and she'll come to me. The basic stuff. Yeah, she's good at it.
Yeah.
I want to step it up to the next level, but I don't know if I want to do that like with some protection work, because I know a little bit about that too, but I don't know if I want to get into that with her because once a lot of them, they like that. And once you open them up to that, that's what they want to do.
Yeah. You
And
think
then now, and
you think she'll
as it
do
is
good in
now,
it?
I got my eye on her. all the time, and I'm gonna have to have extra eyes on her if I start teaching her that stuff. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I'm gonna have a real firecracker on my hands. I don't know if I want to do that because she has natural instinct. She's already showed me that. So I don't even have to teach her that. I don't feel the need for that. So
Yeah. Yeah.
basically, I'm just gonna just step up what I'm doing and just let her do bulldog stuff. Keep the flirt pole, the spring pole, the pulling, the running. Just have fun with her. That's all I'm doing. Having fun with her. Maybe go to a few shows
Yeah.
in the future. But yeah, but I'm gonna say right now, her intelligence, man, because she only chews her toys. She had plenty of. She could have chewed up half my shit in here. She don't touch my stuff. She don't touch my stuff. She just fits right in, man. She just fit right in. With little training, she's a little stubborn, but with constant training and she's good now, man. She's still a little goofy, but she's good.
Yeah. Now, just right off the head, the thing that you dislike the most about her.
Whining. She's a whiner.
Yeah.
She's a
She
whiner,
get
bro.
that from her mom. She get that from her grandmama and her daddy.
That's it. Other than that, that's pretty much it. That and the lunging at the people for, if you say she's pretty, she hears you. Or
Yeah.
if I say good morning to you, hey, what's up, man? Good morning. How you doing? Like she going crazy. She want to say hi now.
Yeah.
Like, bitch, she ain't talking to you. She ain't talking to you. He's talking to me. you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
just those two little, but that's nothing. That's a little thing.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
very headstrong, this dog, but very super smart too, super intelligent.
Yeah. Now, if you got to you got to compete in any of these events, wall climb, treadmill, or weight pull, which one would you think it'd be the best event for Charlotte? If you got them three events to
Mm,
compete in, wall climb, treadmill, and weight
mm.
pull, and
I think
you got the same
I
amount of
think
time
she'll
to
do
train
also
for it.
weight pool. I'm gonna say weight pool and wall climb.
Okay. How much you think she weigh? Or you can't really estimate really.
She got a vet appointment next month, and I'm gonna find out. But she's right. She's anywhere. She's like, man, I'm looking at her now that she's running around. She's easy at 55,
Yeah.
52. She's between 52 and 55.
Yeah. And you say she quick on her feet for the size that she
Oh
is.
yeah, oh yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. She could straight up in the air. She just from a bounce, she could just bounce about 3, 4 feet in the air and change direction at the same time. I seen
Dang.
her do it to my Frenchie. Bounce like that. Like Frenchie went to like sniff her rear.
Yeah.
She bounced 3 feet in the air and was looking at her right in the face. Like, what you doing?
Now,
Like, was ready to pounce on the Frenchie. Like, I was like, oh shit.
now she pretty good with the Frenchie.
With my female, yeah. With the male, not so much.
So
Because
how,
I got an aggressive, my male is aggressive. He doesn't like nobody. He doesn't like anybody but my wife. So it's weird, man. It's weird because they ran up on each other when there's no supervision and they just smell each other. But as soon as a human intervenes, like, hey, what are you doing? Then the Frenchie gets all tough. So she gets tough. So yeah, it's tricky. We keep them separated.
yeah.
They,
So
they got their moments. They act up. We don't trust them.
so do you think you would be able to bring another puppy in to raise it up as a puppy around Charlotte with Charlotte just doing her daily activities? Or you think you have to start locking her down?
Nah, I think she'd be accepting. I think she would accept it.
Yeah.
I would hope.
Yeah.
I would hope. I don't know because, like I said, she's real dominant. She's real dominant and jealous. She's real jealous.
Mm.
Yesterday, she's very expressive with the eyes.
Yeah.
Yesterday, last night, but like again, same night, the same time she almost broke my wife's nose. Just before that, just before that happened, right after that happened, boom, bumped the nose. Charlotte had looked at the Frenchie like she's with me now, not you. And that's my
Mm.
female. She looked at her like not with good intentions. I was like, hey, get over there. So I had to check that real quick. Yeah,
Damn.
yeah, yeah. So she's real jealous when it comes to, yeah, she's real, like she's tolerant. She's tolerant of the Frenchies, but she don't really like them too much. She's waiting for her opportunity to use them as a play toy.
Yeah. I hear you on that.
I see her. I know they sneaky like that.
Yeah.
She's like, we cool, but nah, I would never turn my back on them.
Yeah.
Her or any dog, you know. 'Cause, my cousin had a pit one time, and he was raising two American Bulldog pups. The American Bulldog pups, at 6 months old, they're pretty big.
Yeah.
He had that Johnson blood, that Johnson was, or what other blood he had. Anyway, two American Bulldog pup, nice pick of the litter, his litter. He picked them both. He left them alone with one of his female pits because they were cool. She raised them as pups. When he came back, that pit was rolling in their blood.
Damn.
She killed both of them,
Damn.
and they was cool, supposedly cool. You heard?
Mm-hmm.
So now after that, I was like, nope, you can't trust these dogs.
Damn.
No dog, really. Not only these dogs, any dog, you can't trust them with no little dogs.
Yep.
The big dog, they always gonna get in something. Especially these dogs, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, that's just a snack. That's a little snack for them now. Supervision always, man.
Yep. Now, this is a question I'm gonna ask you. It was gonna be on my next show, but I'm gonna ask you about it, and we'll speak about it. And I, I'm, I'm about to show a news article where a woman got attacked by a dog. But this is the thing: the dog was asleep beside her. The dog was friendly. You know, they had took the dog in maybe, I want to say maybe 6 months to a year. They just had the dog in. They know they got him as a grown dog, and dog
Mm,
never showed no signs of aggression. She had three dogs in the house. She has one bull, like the mastiff type dog, which was they called
mm.
it a pit bull type dog. And
Right,
then she
right.
had look like two maybe German Shepherd type dogs. It wasn't full blooded German Shepherd, just hairy dogs. You know. All right. Now
Mm,
the two hairy dogs start fighting in the house. The woman
mm,
went to break the fight up. She was breaking the fight up, and now the big bulldog bust through the door and attacked the woman.
mm.
Now, the whole part that I want to talk about in this particular video is that the kids had to get the dog off the mama.
Oh,
So that lets me know that the dog wasn't trying to bite the kids, but he was trying to
right.
bite the mama. But
Mm,
and then it all goes back to this: what set the dog off? Something had to set him off. When he heard the other dogs fighting, some dogs will come in and see, make sure the owner is protected.
right, yeah.
Not just gonna jump on the owner. You know,
Mm,
and then for the kids to be able to come in and manhandle the dog and get the dog off the mama. I'm talking about when you see the video, you're gonna see that this dog was in the mama face, on her arms, and a bit
mm,
piece of ear off.
mm.
Yeah, took piece of ear
Yeah.
off.
Oh,
Um,
shit.
and it's like once a dog get in that mode, it's amazing that the little kids were able to come in there and save the mama from the dog. You know, um,
Wow.
as she's gonna be explaining the video, she's like she didn't want to die in front of her kids and stuff like that, right? So
Yeah.
I'm thinking in my head the whole time, like, this dog, must be wasn't going towards the kids, must be wasn't really all the way in, like, just maxed out, flipped out mode. He It's something that them dogs that was fighting, it triggered him off. But it didn't take him all the way out of his senses because the kids were still able to handle him. And they
Right.
were young kids at that. They wasn't no big, she had no adults or nothing. They were young kids. So that's why I
But
wanted to talk about, like, what you think about that, far as the young kids being able to stop the attacking dog from attacking the mama, and and and,
yeah.
and the dog just went on them because of the other two dogs fighting. What you think about that?
So the dog attacked the mom, but not the kids.
Yep, yep. Mm-hmm.
What? And what amazes me is that he didn't attack the other dogs.
He didn't
He
attack the
didn't
other
go
dogs. He didn't attack the other
right.
dogs. He attacked the mama.
You thought I figured he'd go in there and try to break it up, like stop fighting. You know how dogs
Yep,
do.
yep.
And the alpha male always breaks that shit up quick.
Mm-hmm.
But instead of going for the dogs, he went for the mom because maybe the mom was trying to break them up, she was trying to break up the shepherd and them, but maybe she was doing it in a not so good way.
Yeah. Yeah.
And she made the bulldog feel a certain kind of way because maybe he was treated that way. And
Mm-hmm.
he was like, what you doing?
Hey, I didn't think about that. I never thought about that. And since I seen this video, maybe
Right.
he seen her do something that it brought back memories.
Exactly.
You know?
Because she was trying to remember the two shepherds is fighting, right?
Yep. Yep.
The two shepherds is fighting. So by instinct, she's gonna try to break them up. Hey, what are you doing? So she probably started beating on them. The first instinct,
Mm-hmm.
stop it,
Yep.
bat,
Yep.
hitting them on the head with something. That right there
Yep.
triggered that dog.
Yep. Now he could have left her. He could have left a household already where when the other dogs got beat, I got beat. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So
Anything. But I
once
didn't.
that hand went up,
Yep.
she was done.
Yep. Yep.
Once that hand went up, it was over.
Mm-hmm. And
That's what happened there. That's
yep.
what I would assume.
Yep. That's probably what happened, man. And like I said, I didn't think about that, but that dog seen something. She did something when she went to break that fight up that dog seen before.
Mm-hmm.
He seen it before, and he wasn't gonna
She
have
ain't
it
know how to
again.
break it up. She don't know
Mm-hmm.
how. She's not trying to get bit. So what do you think she's gonna do? She's gonna grab a stick or whatever she had around her,
And yell.
the remote control, the TV remote, and she was hitting him on the head with the TV remote.
Mm-hmm.
But that's like I said, once that hand went up, it was a wrap.
Yep. Yep.
And she seen it. She towards the other dogs. He was like, "Oh no, those are my friends. You ain't doing that to my friends."
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's probably what happened, man. That's probably what happened. Cause I just had to it caught my attention, man, because the fact that them kids, you don't normally see young kids rescuing the mama. You see the mama rescuing the kids. Or, the
Right,
mama getting attacked and the kids getting somewhere to safety or something like that. You don't normally see
right,
where the kids can come in there and take a mad bulldog off of another person,
right.
without actually getting bit themselves. You know
But
what I'm saying?
in this case, maybe that dog was raised with kids and actually loves kids.
Yeah, loves kids.
But
Yeah.
whoever put hands on that dog, if they did put hands on it, was an adult.
Yeah. Yeah. Mhm.
So maybe he went through something.
Yep. Yep.
He went through something, and he had a rough puppyhood. So he, like you said, that triggered when she started beating the other dog so they could stop or whatever she did.
Yep. Yep.
Triggered that aggression towards her.
Yep. Now
That's what I would think.
now we talked about it enough. Let me give y'all that news clipping.
Hovering after a brutal dog attack that was totally unexpected. Thanks for joining us for 12 News at 10. I'm Kariba Devine.
I'm Mark Curtis. Well, now that woman has a warning for everyone. Even if a dog seems gentle and familiar, it can turn dangerous in an instant. We do want to warn you, before you see Maria's story, there are some graphic details.
12 News journalist Maria Stomps is joining us now in studio. And Maria, this wasn't just a random dog either.
No, it wasn't. The family had been temporarily taking care of him for about a month. And even though he was a large mastiff, they say he was never violent until Friday night. And again, some of the details in this story are graphic.
I actually laid in bed last night and I just kept hearing the chomps, the growls.
It was an attack Kara Newell never thought she'd experience.
Never would I have thought that I could have been killed by a dog.
Especially a dog she was cuddled up with just hours before.
He would sleep next to me on the side of the bed. He would come up and lay with me on the couch.
The family was temporarily caring for 5-year-old Mastiff Odin, who seemed to get along well with their other two dogs, Malibu and Cora.
There was never any signs of aggression.
Then, Friday night, Kara saw Malibu and Cora fighting.
My kids were there to witness, so I felt like I needed to do something because they were begging me, Mom, get them to stop fighting. I'm trying.
After she broke them apart, Odin got let inside.
Odin literally came straight to me, no sound, no growling, and just took me on and tried to kill me.
Odin went for her back, her jaw, her arm, even ripping off a chunk of her ear.
My kids tried to go to every single Alexa in the house to call 911. None of them responded.
What were you thinking in that moment?
I don't want to die in front of my kids. I have to keep going. I have to get this dog off of me because I don't want to die in front of my kids.
Kara's two young kids helped pull him off.
There's no way that I would have made it out of there if it weren't for my kids.
And emergency crews rushed Kara to the hospital, where she underwent hours of reconstructive surgery the next morning.
It's been a test of patience for sure, but also it shows how precious life is and how quickly things can change.
And a lesson to other pet owners.
I've always heard you don't get in the middle of a dog fight, you don't get in between dogs when they fight, but it's always just been, you know, like, yeah, that's what they say, but like, no, literally, don't do it. Don't do it, because you're gonna die.
Pinal County Animal Care and Control confirmed to us that they have Odin in custody, and after his mandatory quarantine period, he is set to be euthanized. Reporting live in studio, Maria Stobbs, 12 News.
All right, I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Y'all hit that like button up. Got my brother Bruce Banner in here dropping off that knowledge, giving you a little bit of that dog talk and what he think about his dog, his red boy Jocko, Bolio dog, Charlotte, man. You know what I'm saying? You see me advertising it on across all my videos, in the intros and the outros, you know what I'm saying? When we want to troll somebody and let them see what a good looking dog look like, you see me throwing the dog across the screen, man. You know, I want to send a big shout out to the brother Bruce Banner, man. You have a great night. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks.
Great day at, if you don't got to work tomorrow, right? Or you got to work tomorrow?
Yeah, I gotta get up at 5 in the morning. Thanks for having me on the show, man.
Yes, sir, man. You have a great
I
day.
appreciate you, man. Thanks for giving me this fucking awesome dog, man. You watching your dogs and seeing your actual dogs on TV made me get back into this dog. This is my last dog, PBK. That's all.
Hey, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you rocking with me, my brother. Y'all stay safe out there. Y'all stay legal out
Thank
there.
you, man.
And we out.